All right, ladies, this is the flexibility exercises or stretches, okay? Now, remember, I'm just gonna show you the stretches, but read your judges' sheets that you need to do the repetition for 10 to 15 seconds, and you need to do it on each side. I'm not gonna do that, but you have to do that when you do the competition. You also have to name the muscle that you're stretching, okay? So looking at your judging sheet, the first one is the lateral neck stretch. So the lateral neck stretch is a gentle stretch bringing ear to shoulder, and this is stretching your sternocleidoid mastoid muscle, okay? We do the other side. All right, our next muscle is the chest stretch, okay? So I'm gonna try to find a wall, something I can lean against, put my arm back, and then stretch the chest this way, pulling. This is stretching my pectoral muscles. You do one side, and then I would switch, wall, and now I do the other side, okay? Next is our anterior deltoid stretch. It's stretching the deltoid muscle. So some of these, the names will tell you what you're doing. I'm gonna stand, I'm gonna stretch this side, I'm gonna hold my hand from behind and bring it over. So from back, it looks like this. I'm pulling my arm this way, and it's stretching the front of my shoulder, which is the deltoid, okay? The next one is the posterior deltoid stretch, which is still the deltoid muscle, and I'm pulling it across my body, just like our triceps stretch, but it's also stretching back here, which is the posterior deltoid. The next one is the actual triceps stretch, so we're gonna do this one, okay? Stretching the triceps. Next is the back extension or abdominal stretch. This is our, you have to lay down and lift up. That stretches your abdominals, okay? Next we have our low back stretch. So we're gonna lay down. The first one says one knee. We're gonna say it is just stretching your low back muscle group, and that's a good enough answer. The next one is two knees to chest. I'm gonna bring it up. Still stretching the low back muscles, okay? The next one is our cat stretch. The cat stretch is where we just arch our back like a scaredy cat, and that's stretching the low back muscles as well. Next is our hip flexor stretch. It's a lunge stretch. The muscle group is the hip flexors. So we're stretching our hip flexors, just like that, here. Next we have the hip trunk stretch. This is stretching our glutes, our gluteus maximus, and our low back. Lay down, straight legs, arms out, cross over, and stretch. Swing your leg around, and stretch. And our groin stretch with the butterfly. Here, do the butterfly, and we're stretching our hip adductors, adductors, okay? Next, we have our standing hamstring stretch. You're stretching the hamstring muscles, okay? Our standing quadriceps stretch here. Make sure your knees tucked in, not hanging out wide. Stretching our quadriceps group. And our gastrocnemius stretch. It's a standing lunge stretch here. Stretching my gastrocnemius to make it into a soleus stretch, which is stretching my soleus muscle. I'm still lunging, but I'm bending my back knee. All right, that is the flexibility exercises. Study it, love it, know it. See ya.